Cooking does not have to be intimidating. I want you to change that mentality in your mind because cooking can be simple, straightforward, and healthy for you, and so much better than always going out to grab fast food for lunch or dinner, which will be detrimental to your health in the long run. So today we'll be going over how to cook a meal using sweet potatoes, chicken, and your choice of veggies. And I'll be using Brussels sprouts. Today I'm using chicken thighs with the bones and the skin still attached. I find the chicken with the skin makes it taste better than just throwing a chicken breast in the oven because that makes it taste rather dry. So for my spices, I'll add a little tad of olive oil to each of them. And sprinkle with salt, pepper, paprika, and garlic powder. So the chicken thighs are ready to go. Before we put them in the oven, I'm gonna put light barbecue sauce at the top to cover the skin, and then we'll pop it in the oven at 425 for about 35 minutes. So I got my barbecue sauce using Sweet Baby Ray's. The oven is set to 425. We're gonna pop it in there. Now we're going to prepare the sweet potatoes. So depending on the size of your sweet potatoes, you might need about 4 or 5 medium ones. If you have small ones, maybe about 8. So go ahead and peel those. So I have my little sweet potatoes ready. I'm gonna clean off the sides that I couldn't get with the peeler, and then start chopping them up. Now I'll chop these guys up into little cubes. Now take these cut up potatoes and throw them into a glass baking dish. And we're gonna prepare them with some seasoning before we throw it in the oven. I'm gonna take some olive oil, about a tablespoon. You can eyeball it. Just pour it over the potatoes. Sprinkle some salt to taste. Garlic powder. Paprika. And some black pepper. I'm also going to take an onion and chop that up along with some little peppers. So I got an onion here and little peppers. I'll take a handful of the peppers and chop those up and throw it in with the potatoes. Our potatoes are ready to go in the oven. You could also pop them in with the chicken at 425, and the potatoes might take a bit longer, about 40 minutes. Now for the Brussels sprouts, I'm gonna heat them up. Take a frozen packet of steamed Brussels sprouts, lightly coat the pan with some olive oil. Take those Brussels sprouts, pop them in the pan, cover them up, and we're gonna heat them up until they're warm. So the Brussels sprouts are ready. Season them, salt, pepper, garlic powder, or however you choose. 35 minutes is up for the chicken, and now for the last 2 minutes we're gonna change the oven to broil and move the baking pan up to the highest rack that we have. And here's the final meal. Try it out. Hope you enjoy it. Still plenty left over for the rest of the week.